The Toyota Camry is consistently the best-selling mid-size sedan in Australia. In fact, Toyota sell more Camrys than its 7 closest rivals combined. There are 4 petrol variants available and 2 hybrids. Petrol is the volume seller, and this is the sporty Atara SX. The Camry is pretty much on par size-wise compared with its closest rivals, just a touch shorter than the Mazda 6, but the same width and height, while it is a little bit longer than the Liberty, but not quite as tall. The Camry interior, it's pretty basic and no frills, but in true Toyota style, everything's laid out logically, it's simple to use and all within easy reach. Plus, there's some nice looking finishes across the dash. The car is due for a midlife update in late 2015, but the 2014 facelift saw this infotainment system added at no extra cost, and a reverse view camera is now standard across the range. Connectivity wise, under here you've got USB and auxiliary ports, as well as a 12 volt and a second 12 volts hidden in here. Storage wise, the glove box is really wide and deep, and the center console bin is absolutely massive. In the door you've got drink bowl holders and a little storage area, plus 2 drink holders in the front. The Atara SX also gets leather accented sports seats, leather door trims, sports pedals and paddle shifters. This also has parking sensors and a digital clock if you like that sort of thing. No digital speedo though. Compared to the previous generation Camry, there's considerably more room back here. There's an extra 46mm of leg room, plenty of headroom, and they've added some extra elbow room as well. Unlike the Corolla, you do get rear air vents in the Camry. What I do find strange though when it comes to storage, there is a map pocket on the back of the passenger seat, but not the driver's seat. You get 2 cup holders in the fold down center armrest, and not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 bottle holders, 2 in each door. Now these rear seats are 60-40 split fold, giving you some options when it comes to using that cargo space. All right, there are 2 good things about this boot. Number 1, the sheer volume, 515 litres. Number 2, it's nice and wide to allow those awkward objects, you can get them in a bit easier. The loading lip, there is quite a drop off down to the floor of the boot. These gooseneck hinges, they're a little bit ugly and they do tend to get in the way sometimes. No cargo hooks, just 1 hook either side for your shopping bags. One of the most awkward things, the spare wheel, it's under this thing's a little bit awkward, and then it's covered with this foamy thing. But you do get a full-size spare wheel. The best bit, well, what could have been the best bit, 2 release buttons for the back seats, but that's all it does. You have to come around the side of the car, and then you have to fold them down, and they don't even fold flat. The Camry's 2.5 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine is no firecracker, but it's smooth revving and lively enough through the mid-range, producing 135 kilowatts and 235 newton meters. It's enough to provide a reasonably rewarding drive, though its 0 to 100 km/h time is 9.8 seconds. Toyota claims the suspension has been tuned specifically to Australian roads, though the Atara SX's sport suspension can get a little bit uncomfortable with its stiffer spring rates and damper settings. The ride is fidgety and overly firm at times compared with its Camry siblings. It's not as compliant as other variants and can get a little bit jittery over small bumps and ruts. When it comes to the electric power steering, it lacks that on-centre feel. It never quite feels precise and it does tend to wander, resulting in small but regular corrections. When it comes to handling finesse and steering feel, its rivals the Mazda 6 and Honda Accord Euro do it better. Road noise is quite noticeable over coarse chipped surfaces, but the Bridgestone Turanza's wrapped around 17-inch alloys offer a decent level of grip. All models are equipped with 7 airbags, stability and traction control, anti-lock brakes with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist. Fuel use is a claimed 7.8 litres per 100 kilometres, but on our test loop of city, freeway and country roads, we got 12.1 litres per 100 k's. The Camry has a lot to offer, but it is competing in a densely populated marketplace. Its rivals are numerous, but Toyota has that reputation for reliability and offers a cap price servicing scheme that'll set you back $140 every 6 months with a 3-year, 100,000 kilometre warranty. It may not excel over its competitors in any one area, but the basics are right. It's spacious, the engine's decent, and economically, it's fairly well on the money.